This is a short video about hand position, and it's a very important thing when you're playing bass to learn how to play with a good hand position from the start, because you can develop these bad habits. Like when I started playing bass, I started by only playing with one finger, and it's not a very good thing to do. So eventually, over the course of my 10 years of playing bass, I have tried to develop the proper habits, and sometimes they can take a long time to break. So this is a video to make sure that you don't make mistakes from the start. Okay, so starting out with just your hand position, right? You want to have your thumb flat, so you want to have it pretty much flat, and then the rest of your hand will swing around, and it's as if you're holding a bar like this. Pretend you're like holding a chocolate bar between your thumb and your fingers. So when we're talking about hand position, we want to have the best hand position where your thumb is kind of between your first and your second finger, and you want your hand a little bit spread out, and your wrist is going to be slightly bent and your thumb straight. So that's the optimal position. So generally when you're playing bass, you want to have one finger per fret. So you're going to have a spread like this. Alright. And notice my thumb is between my first and my second finger. So I have this. And you want to fret as close to the fret as you can. Put your finger just in front of. Alright. Okay, so we want to do one finger per fret, and we want to make sure that we're using all fingers from the start. So there's a little exercise you can do. You can go between the first and the second finger, second and third and fourth. And if you do it all together, you can go like this. So it's a good little exercise. There's other exercises you can do where you can hammer on, and this is really good to improve your hand strength. So you can go like this, and then pull-offs as well. So there's some good exercises. Another thing you can do is to alternate between the first and third and second and fourth fingers, like this. And one thing you want to try and do is to not let your fingers fly away. So you don't want to be like this. Alright, you want to keep it low. And then you can do all kind of permutations of this. You can skip strings. So this is just a video to show you how you can use all four fingers and some different exercises for them. So try to develop this, and try not to get into bad habits of playing with just maybe 1 and 3 or whatever. Make sure you're using all four of your fingers, because eventually you're going to need to use all of them for something that you're playing.